All right, I'm going to go ahead and make this video, okay? I'm going to make this video. It's going to be something else, so listen to me. You remember when Donald Trump said he was going to drain the swamp? And before all you people start going off on a tangent, it's amazing how we exercise the selective art of hearing. Meaning that we pick and choose what we want to hear. And we don't hear everything and then form an opinion from that. But nevertheless, hey, it's your world. Hey, but anyway, check it out. Check this out, all right? Think about this for a second, okay? Donald Trump said he was going to drain the swamp. And, of course, the news media and Washington and everybody, including secular news media, alternative news media, all of them thought that when they said that Donald Trump was going to drain the swamp, they thought that he was going to empty Washington because they use words. Now, there's an old saying and an old adage in this world that says, action speak louder than words. From a biblical perspective and point of view, it says, by their fruits you shall know them. In other words, stuff that comes out of this mouth is cheap. It is cheap. You can't believe what people say. You believe what people do. People even deceive their own hearts when they talk. A lot of times people don't even mean what they say and say what they mean, even though if it comes from the heart, is meant. Meaning if it comes out of your mouth, it comes from your heart, and that is what you meant. I don't care how much you apologize. You can apologize, make it right, but that at that time was your heart intent. So politicians, remember I said over and over again, when their mouth is moving, they are lying. So Donald Trump said he's going to drain the swamp, and the first thing he does, unbeknownst to the news media, alternative news media, media in general, and Washington and everybody else. See, everybody thinking that draining the swamp is draining Washington because he used the one word Washington. Threw them all off. And of course, everybody's talking about, hey man, he's going to drain the swamp, he's going to drain the swamp. And the first thing he does is because of what the people thought in their mind, the swamp was Washington. First thing he starts doing is putting Goldman Sachs and all these other Wall Street pundits on his cabinet. Billionaires, millionaires, all on his cabinet to run the governor, to run the state, or let's say the corporation of the United States of America. And so everybody else is like, oh man, I thought he said he's going to drain the swamp. What if I tell you that once again, he's done made good on his word? I know you're going to be upset when I say this. Think for a moment. Who is considered the offscouring of the earth? And who is considered a liability in today's society? Who is considered the bottom feeders? Even though I don't believe that, but that's the way that the rich believe. Because, I mean, clearly, rich men are here to oppress us, period, point blank. And guess what? Draining the swamp means that he went after all welfare recipients, all the people on Section 8, every single one of them. And guess what? They're, again, it's a business choice and decision, because he's done it before in real estate deals. He's sold whole entire apartment complexes and just actually excavated, tore them things down because it's a bad business decision, wasn't making them no profit. Guess what? People on Section 8 and welfare are no profit whatsoever at all to the government, because all it is putting money in a bag with holes and funding other people's lifestyle. So the swamp, according to Donald J. Trump, was going after all you poor folks, all you Section 8 people, all you welfare recipients. Listen to me for a second. I'm a hardworking man. I've always been that way, a very hardworking man. And as a hardworking man, I personally do not like the fact that I go out here, I pay taxes. Not only do I pay taxes when I go at the gas pump, I buy clothes, I buy food, I buy building material, I pay the phone bill, light bill, taxes on everything, all right, including my income tax, all right? But I think the people who own welfare, Section 8 and all this other stuff, that's basically what it is, welfare. In America, what they don't understand is this, okay? Let's leave the rich out of it for a second. Let's just talk about us working class people. Let's talk about that. Let's flip the script, because that's the best way to get anybody to see anything, if you flip the script. All right, suppose that you had to go out and you had to pay $20,000 a year in federal income taxes, and that's not including all the taxes that you pay every single day on goods and services. And then the government told you that you have to turn around and give that money that you make to these people over here who don't have a job and who don't work. How would you feel? How would you feel? But on the flip side, if you are a recipient of Section 8, if you are a recipient of welfare, if you are a recipient of food stamps, guess what? You have an alternate conscience. You think differently. You think that it's owed to you simply because you exist, even though you're not working with your hands. You're not laboring at all in order to bring in, look, income. Income. Your income is based off of somebody else's labor, i.e. mine. See, when you flip the script and you start bringing these points up into people's face like this, even at that, they still don't get it because they feel like these people with the entitlement mentality, they feel like everything is owed to them. I'm sorry. I mean, the poor you always have with you. That's what the book says. But I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for people who do nothing in their lives, do nothing for their lives, and expect for everything to be given to them on a silver platter and work for nothing by it while they expect to receive anything and they think it's a benefit to them. That's the type of country we create, especially these people under Obama. Under Obama, boy, they love it, don't they? Don't they love it under Obama? They love everything about getting free stuff. And I have to get out here and bust my ass and work my ass off in order to provide a living and carve out a living just so I can give it to you so you can exist. I think it's unfair and it definitely ain't balanced. All right, bless y'all. I'm gone.